Okay, I'm getting it. Hold on. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, I totally missed that. Oh, there we go. It's all over. He does. Here you go. Oh, no. It's Big Tom coming up here. No, he's going. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. We have Edo, Little Noir, Moon, Ethereal, Shadow, Princess, and Big Noir. Well, hello, Chris. Hi, Chris. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hello, Chelsea, Lewis. Hello, thank you for being here this evening. I'm refilling the watering hole. I have many little tadpoles in there that are growing. Well, hello, Robert. Hey, Robert, thank you for being here. Chris, me and Miracle went for a walk in the woods, but it was just too hot for Miracle. He did chase Edo through the woods, and after that, that's all he wanted to do. He did not want to walk. It was a little warm for him. He just wanted to lay there. So I just sort of watched him lay on the ground and rest. That's about it. That's all he wanted to do. And it was a little warm. He does not like warm weather at all. Hello, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. Oh, there's Santiam. Little tiny Santiam. Little tiny Santiam. Chris, he's doing good. He's just, he's got that heart murmur. He can't handle the heat. And when he's hot, he just puts on the brakes and stops. He's done. Says when he does that, I should just I should listen to what he's trying to tell me. That if he's saying I don't want to walk, don't make him, because he's trying to, he's trying to tell me he's tired. He does tire out quite easily, especially in the heat. There goes the little kitten over there. Yes, Big Tom has been here causing problems most of the day, but he's not coming up here now, which is good. We got the sun going down there, and Lockett was here, but when I opened the door to come outside, Lockett ran in. So Lockett's in the house now. I'll have to catch him and get him out. He's getting where he wants to do that, and then he'll make himself comfortable in my bed. And Kaizera has been here in the house all day. There's Moo. Hi, Moo. Hey, Moo. Hey there. He's going to hydrate. Remember, everyone, it's important to stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. You actually need more than you think, especially now as the weather's warming up. I sound like a public service announcement. Remember, everyone, stay hydrated. Well, he's through with his hydration. Would y'all like a little more food? Hmm? A little more food? Hello. Yeah. Hi, Princess. There's a little more. Uh-oh. Is that Big Tom I see? Coming over. Or is that another? Or is that ethereal? I can't tell until I get close. Oh, who's it? Oh, that's Santino. Hello, Jamie King. Thank you for being here. Jamie King, this one right here with the white is Moo. That's Noir. This is Little Noir. Ethereal, Shadow, and Princess. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here, Jamie. Hello, Erica. Hey, Erica. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Debbie, they're not as hungry as much in the mornings. I usually come out here in the morning and feed them around 8:30 or 9, and they eat a little, and some of them weren't eating at all. Edo was not interested in food at all. Makes me think that they're going somewhere else to eat in the late at night, and so they're not hungry in the mornings. Because, normally they should be hungry after not eating. They eat this time of night, then comes morning, they should be hungry, and they eat very little. Well, hello, Chelsea. Hi, thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Yeah, it was like 85 or 6 or something like that today. It was kind of warm, but we didn't necessarily have the high dew point, but it was, kind of stuffy, but not as bad as it could have been. Oh, that sounds nice, Debbie. I actually would enjoy some chilly weather. But it's not as bad as it's going to be this summer, so enjoy this while we can, because it's about to get brutal. June, July, August, September will be horrific. Oh, thank you, Erica. Me and Miracle had a nice trip into the woods. Unfortunately, Miracle was running free. He ran out the door, was running free. Saw Edo. Where is Edo? I guess Edo's done gone. Here's Edo. He saw Edo, chased her through the uh, woods, and he attacked her. Miracle can be a bully. But then I captured him and put his harness on him. Chelsea's shadow she's right over there next to Moo. Right there, that shadow. She's doing good. And there's Moo. Noir. There's little kitten Santiam. Ethereal, Princess. and little Noah. Oh, Erica, I'm so sorry to hear that you were not feeling well today. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, well, now we have Black Cat Noah hydrating. I have bowls for them. They don't use the bowls. They just want to use the watering hole. That's okay. I guess they like muddy tasting water. There's the little one, y'all. Little tiny Santiam. There he is. Here's Ado. She's back. Ado, was Miracle mean to you? He's just a bully, ain't he? Well, hello, Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's nice to see you. I hope you had a great Sunday. Oh, that scared Santiam. He took off running when he saw that truck go by. Well, I think my watering hole is full enough. I'm going to go turn the water off because the water is not free. I do have a few wells on the property, so I could get free water. I just don't know how to get the water out of the wells. If I could set up something like they did a long time ago, the old-fashioned bucket, and draw it up. And one well is very, very deep. It's enough to, one well is deep enough to accommodate 3 houses. They built it at least 3 houses easily. They put it in when my mother and my uncle were both going to move here. And they said, well, the well we have cannot accommodate that many houses. We're going to need to go deeper. And they went and had a nice, big, deep, deep, deep well done. And there's always plenty of water, but the pump stopped working, so that is a conundrum. But I mean, it's a shame to let it go to waste. It's a perfectly good well, and I could be using it to water my plants during the summer instead of paying to for the city water, which has got that treatment stuff in it, and it would be probably better for the plants to use the well water. Now Moo acts like he's got a little sore paw. He's kind of limping a little. Did you hurt your paw, Moo? I always wonder if these cats ever show interest in the tadpoles. I've never seen them interested in the tadpoles. Oh, here comes Ethereal for his after dinner snuggle. Hello, Ethereals. Hello. Lay down, Ethereal. Lay down. Lay down. Hello, Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. I hope you had a great Sunday. Hello, Pippa. Yes, he's here, Pippa. Pippa, thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you had a great Sunday. Yes, Bruce, Ladder Cat is inside. Hey, Bruce, I have a question for you, Bruce, if you can answer it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Well, hello, Betty. Hey, Betty, thank you for being here. Yeah, I have a car question if anybody wants to answer it. If anyone knows anything about cars, I would love to get some input. You know, you're getting your snuggies on, aren't you? Yes, you are. Snuggies. Well, if you're going to get down, get down. Don't just think about it. There we go. Here's Princess. Hello, Danielle Davis. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. I hope you had a great Sunday. Oh, the mosquitoes were horrible out in the woods today. I'm not seeing them as much now. I've seen a few, but they were just swarming me in the woods. And Miracle, too. They were just... Well, goodbye, Chelsea. Thank you for being here. It's so nice of you to stop by. I truly do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great evening, Chelsea. Yes, Rosemary, I think we got up to 86 today. Let's see what we are now. I'll go over to my weather app and see. It is starting to cool down a little bit. Okay, right now our temperature is 82, but it feels like 83. So it's starting to cool down. Okay, Bruce, listen carefully. Yesterday I went to go to Walmart. And it's about maybe a 12-mile trip. Anyway, I noticed that my car was getting warmer than normal. And I'm like, well, that is not, that's not right. So I said, well, while I'm in Walmart, I will buy some coolant. Because anytime it acts like it wants to get a little temperature a little higher than normal, usually that's a sign I need to add some coolant. I think I have a leak. Well, anyway. So I put the coolant in the Walmart parking lot. I did not want to risk, driving it home like that. And it was low. It took a lot of it. I took it all, actually. And so I'm pretty sure I do have the leak. But anyway, but the car, still, even though I put it in, I guess it takes a while for it to trickle down or get in there or start doing whatever it's doing. And it stayed a little warmer than normal on the way home in the car. It sounded horrible. But then I thought, well, I'll let it trickle, get down in there. I got it home. I was like, thank God I got it home. And no, I have a coolant leak. No, I definitely have a coolant leak. I don't, and so I started it today, and it still did not sound right. And I let it run for a little while, and it started to sound better. Of course, it's an old car. It never sounds the same way twice. And, but from where I put in the coolant, I saw it like it was smoking a little. Could I have spilled some? Because there's a belt near there. Could I have spilled some, and that's what was making the smoke? What concerns me is the smoking that I saw coming from under the hood. That's what concerned me. And y'all got to consider I'm the most cautious person in the world you would ever meet. If you were to look up cautious in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of me. And anyway, so I called my neighbor and asked if her son was there, which he wasn't. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe I must have splashed something on there when I was putting it in. Could that be it? So anyway, now I'm afraid to drive it. And I live out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no delivery services. There's nothing. If you're out of it, too bad, so sad. There's just things that people have in town that literally do not exist out here. Yeah, Bruce, the smoke was coming from where I added the coolant, And I must have a leak for me to have added so much, you know. But but I always carry some around and put some because I've had a car that had a leak and did that where I added the coolant ever so often, and I did it for years, and but I never had one smoke like that. But this one does have some sort of belt nearby that I might have splashed some on. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Just don't want to catch on fire. Oh, here's the little one. Here's little Santiam, the little kitten. He wants to explore the watering hole too. There's Santiam. Now the mosquitoes are coming. I mentioned they weren't as bad now as they were earlier, and here they come. He runs every time he hears a car, which is good that he is cautious about cars. And Ethereal is back here for his snuggles. Here's Ethereal. And it's like I don't have. What if there's an emergency and I just have to have a car? If there's an emergency, it's just too bad, so sad. I did call my neighbor, and she said that she has to go to Shreveport tomorrow, so she won't be home until the evening. And I'm like, oh. So I might not even try going out until I get back. She said she'd call me and let me know she's back. Yes, Pippa, Ethereal always has to come up here and do his after dinner snuggles. Yeah, Rosemary, my cats don't like if they hear anybody come to the door for any reason. It freaks them out. Like they hear somebody knock. Something catastrophic is happening. There's literally, they hear anybody outside. I had a plumber here. I've had the tree people here. They hear that. They hide. They're under the bed. They're in a closet. They are somewhere. Where I guess they think they can be protected from the bad people they don't know. They are not used to people they don't know. They don't handle people. Bruce, I'm thinking it's probably Big Tom because he was around, and they all have Tabby Cat on them. One looks like Moo. One is like a very dark Tabby Cat with a broad black stripe down its back. Very unusual looking. And then one's just like a Tabby Cat, sort of like Ethereal in a way. So I'm imagining this Big Tom. Big Tom is the dominant cat around here now. And I did see an orange one later on, but I think she was already pregnant when I saw some orange Tom come out here. And a fuzzy Tom, but I think she was already pregnant by then. Yeah, cats love their routine. And if anything is different, if something goes wrong, if something's abnormal, they don't respond to it well. Like, don't change when you feed me. Don't, change anything. Don't have people around. Don't do this. They like the same. They like the sameness. I do see ripples on the water. I don't know what it is. The tadpoles are growing. Yeah, there's something. I don't know if that's the tadpoles or insects. Tiny insects landing on the water. Moo was watching it. You saw it, didn't you, Moo? Oh, there's a tadpole swimming up to the edge. And Moo's looking at, that's what, Moo is watching tadpoles, y'all. When they get up there where it's clear, you can see them easily, and he is, yep, that's what he's looking at. He's watching tadpoles. Lots of bird song. There's a breeze. It helps it feel a little cooler. We got Moo over here watching tadpoles, and Ethereal getting his evening snuggles. Oh yeah, Rosemary, they have to be involved in anything you're doing. For a lot of them, like what are you doing? What's going on? I gotta check that out. Yeah, anybody strange comes around, they really do. Even these outside cats, if somebody stops by or whatever, you do not see these cats. Uh, they're not coming over to say hello to any of the neighbors. They scatter and hide. Yeah, Rosemary, they do like their things to be in the same place. So they might not have liked it if their cat tree was in a different position. I can see the tadpoles, and I've tried putting the camera up to the water and trying to record them to make a tadpole video. But all I ever saw was like just the reflection. And of course, when I get close to the water, they swim away. They get away from me. So the tadpoles are skittish. Yeah, I might try that, Rosemary. They do. If I can catch them, they're very fast. But Moo is entertained by them. Like that's what Moo is doing there. He's watching them. And when it's clearer up here, I can see him. I can see him myself. Yeah, no, now he's bored with them. He's looking away. No, he's looking at them again now. He's like watching them. I'm glad that the kitten panics when he hears a car and takes off running. It would have been nice if Spot were that way instead of crossing the road every evening. If y'all were ever remember watching the live stream and Spot she'd cross that road every evening, and one time she didn't make it back, unfortunately. And I'm like, what's over there she's so interested in? But she did it just about every evening after she ate. She'd cross the road. Hey there, Ethereal. Hey. It's hard to get a shot of him when he's in my lap. Hey there. It's snuggy times. Oh, you're going to roll around? You're going to roll off my lap? You're going to roll off? Oh, the sun's going down. I don't know if we're going to have a sunset or not. Yep, Moo. Oh, we're blurring. There we go. Moo is contemplating the tadpoles. Yes, Pippa, he is a very sweet kitty. I was always going to keep him. And Kaisera, or as Bruce calls her, Ladder Cat. And I was always going to keep those two. I ended up with all of them. That's okay. They give me something to show on the live stream in the evenings. You know, rosemary, I've never tried growing it from seed. I've always just bought it, in a little packet. I'm sure the fresher it is, the better they would like it. What are we doing, Ethereal? Hello, Oliver. Hey, Oliver. Thank you for being here this evening. The cats have already finished their dinner, Oliver. Ethereal is here getting his after dinner evening snuggles. And Moo is over there watching tadpoles. And the rest of them are not. There's one behind me. Princess is behind me. And the rest of them are gone. They have eaten and left. Hello, Renee. Hi, Renee. Thank you for being here. It's so nice of you to stop by. I hope you had a great Sunday. Yeah, I've always bought the catnip already dried in a little packet. But, like I said, I'm sure the fresh catnip would be way more potent and interesting to them than the dried, probably. I've tried to show the tadpoles, Oliver, but they just don't pick up. Let me give it another try. I've scared Moo. Y'all have to watch and just see something moving. If y'all see that little black dot moving, that is the tadpoles, y'all. They do swim away when they see me. There's one right there at the middle of the screen. See where the water's more clear? At the edge of the water, that little dark speck. That's a tadpole. Let's see. Oh, that one's, there it goes. There's a tadpole. There's a lot of them right here. A lot of them. There's some right here. There. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. hundreds and hundreds of them in there. Oh, well, I don't know any games, Oliver. I've never been one much for any kind of a game. Of course, I stay pretty busy. But I did manage to make some time to go for, spend some time with Miracle in the woods today. And that was nice. It was a little warm for him. I should have went earlier. The mockingbird is very close. I don't see where it's at. But it's in a tree very nearby. You know, Rosemary, I know we have robins around here. I see them in the spring, or well, not even spring. It's like sort of a, before spring, they start coming back and they're out and about. And they say they're here all the time, but you know, I never see them really much after that. But they have to be here. I'm just not seeing them. There goes the kitten. We got tree climbing over here, y'all. Santiam is climbing the tree. Let's go say hello to Santiam in the tree. Oh, the bird is, I don't know if y'all see it. Right up in there. There's where the bird is. Let's see how close I can get to it. The leaves are in the way. But yeah, it's right up there. Let's go say hello to Santiam. There's Santiam. Hey there. What you doing? Are we having a climbing good time? Oh, here comes a car, and that ended that. He freaks out when he hears a car. Let's see if I can. The bird is, I can't see it, but it's up right up there. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies are really bothering me. We're under a high pollen alert. Here's Ethereal. Right there. Hello, Wendy's worker. Hi, Wendy's worker. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you again. Hope you had a great Sunday. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, that's okay, Wendy's worker. I understand. People get busy. People have a lot going on. I'm surprised that I even have time to do them. What with all I have going on. But you know, I get lonely, y'all. I really do. There's not a lot of people around here for me to talk to. And I can't talk to my mother anymore. She just doesn't have that capacity anymore. She's unable to carry on a conversation at all. And so, yeah, I do get lonely here. And so this is just a chance for me to get to hang out with some people. And some really nice people. And sometimes, some people come on, they're not really nice, but you know what, that they make it interesting. The other day, yesterday on Sydney Cat's live stream, I don't know if y'all ever watched Sydney Cat on her live stream. She puts her kitty in the chair and she sort of gently spins like an office chair, spins the chair around. And somebody said, "Stop doing that to your cat. It's bad for them." And then he gave this whole big long explanation like, "No, you're hurting your cat by spinning it around." And he kept telling why. Finally, they just said goodbye. They blocked him, sent him away. And she was still talking about it today. Oh no, look who's here. It's Big Tom. There he is. The nuisance visiting cat. There he goes. He's checking everything out. See, Black Cat ran. He attacks all the other cats. He is a bully. He's came after me before. I'm kind of worried he lunged at me before. And one time he was in the woods. This was last year, and I was walking Miracle in the woods. He did charge Miracle and came after us and was following us, and he was trying to pursue Miracle. And I had to pick up Miracle, and I took my shirt off. There's nobody out there to see anything. And wrapped Miracle up in it so he couldn't see what was going on because Miracle was upset. And plus, so he wouldn't scratch me. But I didn't want Miracle to see he's being pursued by this cat because Miracle will engage. Trust me. Miracle wanted to get involved, y'all. And let me tell you, I'm like, I wrapped Miracle up in my shirt and I got him into the house because this cat here can be very aggressive towards the other cats. I wish he would stay at his own home. And he has a home because he's well-fed, healthy, bright, shiny eyes, nice coat. He's a healthy cat. So he's just here to be difficult. He's eating their leftover food, which I don't really want. If I see him out here in the mornings, I won't even put out the food till he's gone. Because I don't want to encourage him to be here, even though I know he's got a home with plenty of food. Yeah, Pippa, Miracle is not the type to back down from any other cat. Miracle is a bully himself. Like he chased Edo today and attacked her out in the woods. I had to chase him down. And Miracle does not like seeing other cats in his territory. And he's like, it doesn't matter if they're male, female, young, old. He especially, does not like Ado very much, or the black cat. It's more traffic than normal. I don't know what time church is. It must be churchy traffic. Who can say? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, 7:18. And I have to start thinking about what to make for dinner tonight. I do like to watch people cooking, and I watch cooking shows, but I personally do not enjoy cooking. Yeah, Pippa Miracle is an adventure cat. He has unfortunately got wounded getting away from me and going after another cat, and had a puncture on his side that got infected. Yeah, and had to go to the doctor. So that's why, everybody's like, oh, your cat shouldn't be on a leash. I have all these people who come into the comments and they say, oh, your cat shouldn't be on a leash. But, if they want to pay the vet bill when he gets hurt, fine. But they're not going to be paying the vet bill. Well, hello, Charity. Hey, Charity, thank you for being here this evening. Most of the cats have gone. We just have this visiting nuisance cat here, Charity. I hope you had a great Sunday today, Charity. We do. I don't know if you can see him kind of back up under there. There's Moo hiding. Moo does not like Big Tom. Big Tom has attacked Moo, and that's why Moo is hiding. Yeah, I don't know why it is so triggering for some people for me to have a harness on Miracle. I see them all over the internet. Every social media site is full of cats going for walks with a harness. I don't know why it upsets people so much. I don't understand why it's they don't understand that Miracle will get into a fight. He could hurt the other cat. They could hurt him, or both at the same time. And he doesn't. He's serious when he goes after them. And I'm like, they're talking about situations in which they know nothing about. And usually I think it's men, and I think men are hypersensitive about anything taking any other things freedom away. That's just me and Tranquil's 2-cent psychology analysis of men. A lot of men do not like any kind of infringement. They're very sensitive about those things. Any kind of infringement upon their freedoms. Like, oh, how dare you take something's freedom away. I don't know why it... I guess they're afraid that there's some woman is going to try to take their freedom away. And they're thinking, if this woman puts a harness on a cat, they'd want to try to hold back a man, because some men do not like it if you try to tell them anything like, maybe you shouldn't do this, maybe you should do that. They're going to do the opposite, because nobody is going to tell them what to do. I think that there's so many people think that everyone should have free range to do whatever they feel and to enact however they feel, irregardless of the implications of what may happen. That's Tranquil's 2-cent psychology analysis of men. And if there's men here, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm not saying that's all men. I'm just saying that's some men who think they should be able to do absolutely positively anything they want to at any point in time. And that is not how life is. Oh, there goes my signal, y'all. I'm about to lose the battery here. Listen to the beautiful mockingbird. I don't think we're going to have a nice sunset tonight. A lot of times it just doesn't happen. That's why I get very excited when we do have the nice sunset. But thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. More than words can say. Truly, I do. I'm not just saying that. Oh, I do love listening to the birds sing. Anyway. And I don't know when I'm going to live stream again. I got a lot of stuff going on with the car, and nobody wants to hear the stuff I got going on. This is just supposed to be about nature and hanging out and being relaxed. So thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And I'm going to go make some dinner for my mother. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening. And if you want to, watch some of my videos. I released a cute little miracle today. Bye, everybody. Good night.